Hi, my name is Cody LaPointe. I'm a horse trainer. I've been training horses for about 20 years. I probably trained my first horse, broke my first horse to ride when I was 9 years old. I didn't know it all then, and I sure don't know it all now. I just want to spend more time at home with my family. I have 2 little girls growing up to be pretty good little cowgirls, and I want to spend more time at home with them. I use a little different technique of training horses. I like to ride out in the open and put a lot of miles on. I believe there's no replacement for wet saddle blankets. This video is going to be no professional video by any means. Jolene is going to be my cameraman, editor, director, the whole bit. So if you want to come with me, we'll have a little look around. I'll show you my facilities and kind of show you what I do here. Okay, well this here is my round pen. This is where things start. This is where the first rides and all that kind of stuff happens. I do all my sacking out in here and whatnot, try to get all the spook out of them, build up some confidence in them and whatnot. Don't use a lot for equipment in here. I have an old lumber tarps, a couple old head ropes, and an old tire and whatnot. This is where I get them to let me on the first time, my first few rides on them. If they're real bad or something, I'll get Jolene to come in at the broke horse and snub me for that first ride or whatever. Yeah, we ride in here for sometimes 2 days, sometimes 10 days, depending on the horse. Every horse learns different. Once I get the confidence built up in them and myself, we try to get out of here and go outside. That's where they really start to learn things, is once we get out there and start putting some miles on. Okay, this is Cinch. He's a 3-year-old quarter horse gelding I've been working with. He's one of my own. I'm in partnership on him with a good friend of mine. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I'm just starting him today or anything. I've got a couple weeks riding on this colt. He started out wanting to be a pretty bad dude, and we got through it, got some confidence built up in him, and things are going pretty well now. And I'm just going to take Cinch here, and we're going to go out, and I'll show you what kind of things we go through in a day on our regular training program here. One of the things I like to do with these colts out here is I'll come out and check the cattle with them, expose them to cattle a little bit. Let's face it, this is Alberta. Everybody wants to ride their horse around some cattle at one time or another. This is good for them to see them. I've seen horses in the past that are scared of cattle. Just one more thing to get out and put some miles on them. Like I say, I like to get out of that round pen as soon as possible, get out and put the miles on them. This is where we're finally going to teach them to walk. This colt has really learned to walk out and put some, cover some ground. And this will be the first place I actually get him into a lope. I don't try too hard to get him into a lope or nothing in that round pen. I mean, that'd be like asking you to run laps in the cab of your truck. It's, out here they feel free, they feel they got the open area, they're not afraid to run into a wall. So this is just one more thing we'll do, get them out here, show them the cows, check the cows on them. It's a chore I got to do every couple of days, so might as well just get on a horse and go do it. We'll go put some more miles on and we'll see you down the trail here a little further. Just something I forgot to say on the cattle end of things. If anybody's needing a cattle penning horse or a feedlot horse, I spent quite a bit of time on a feedlot, or you're interested in getting a rope horse started. I do quite a bit of team roping, heading and heeling. I've been to the FCA finals a few times. I'm no pro by any means, but I got it figured out pretty decent. I know what it takes to make a rope horse, and I've been known to start some good ones. So if anybody wants something along them lines, just request it. I definitely have the situation. I can get them horses started. You want a horse to start working gates and that kind of thing for the feedlot, we can definitely get that happening here. You want a horse to start cutting, I'm no cutting horse trainer by any means, but I mean as far as working cattle pen and that sort of thing, even ranch roping, get them to hold the rope a little bit so you can treat and track them around, get a loop on something or whatever you need to do. We definitely have the means to get that done here and definitely have the experience to get it done here. Okay, you see this ditch here? We rode out here the other day. This colt wanted nothing to do with this ditch. It was the scariest thing in the world. I bet you I spent 20 minutes, 25 minutes getting him across this ditch. The thing is, this is what I do. I got time to do this. When you saddle your horse up and you want to go out and round up some cattle or go for a pleasure ride or whatever it might be, and you come across the ditch out here in the farmer's field, and your horse don't want to cross it, well, it don't make that Sunday afternoon ride very much fun. Or you're in a hurry to get that heifer before she goes out the gate, you can't get your horse across that ditch. It ain't very handy now, is it? This is what I do. We get out here, we get over this stuff. This colt here, it wanted nothing to do with this ditch the other day. Today he's still looking at it a little bit. he walks across it without a problem. He's got over it. He's got the confidence built up. You know, we ride out here, and the prairie chickens, they fly up in our face. The bunny rabbit goes bouncing by, and my dog jumps underneath my horse's belly, and whatever it might be, we get over that stuff out here. You know, these horses, they learn how to walk, they learn how to concentrate, they learn what you want out here, and they figure things out. Now next I'm going to take you over to my favorite arena that I like to work in and get a lot of work done and accomplish the most. And it's going to surprise you a little bit when you see this arena. It's a little different than your average arena. Okay. Welcome to my favorite arena. Now, this ain't an arena, it's a hayfield. In my opinion, it's the best darn arena in the world. Teaching this colt lope circles. He wants to run off. Guess what? He can run. How many miles that way? How many miles that way? How many miles that way? When he gets tired of running away from me, we can do circles again. I got all the room in the world here. You know, you go to your arena, you bring that horse in that gate, you work him in the arena, you go back out that gate. You just taught him where that gate is. Tomorrow I come out here, I might come in the south end, I might come in the north end, I can come in the east, the west. Now where I videoed at last was about a quarter mile away, and I loped this colt over here. So his brain's in gear now. He's a little bit tired, he's thinking now, he's ready to go to work. So I come in here, he ain't looking for the gate, because he don't know where the gate is in this arena. The ground is pretty decent. I'm maybe not going to teach slide and stop or nothing in this arena, but I could teach this colt to turn in this arena. He can turn complete circles, we can lope circles. We're learning to get off the leg a little bit out here. We're working both ways. This is how we start working gates if we need to work gates. He's learned how to collect out here. He's learned how to back up out here. We're putting some tools on him. I got no walls in my way. I got no public riders in my way. I can get a lot done out here. And when this colt gets mad and gets pouty and wants to take his head and run off with me, like I said, we can run. And when we're done at the end of the day, sure, it'd be nice to step off and loosen cinches and tell him, you know, good colt, you know, you done good, let's relax here in this spot. But I'm too lazy to walk all the way that half-mile home. So I'm going to let this colt have his head, and I'm going to ride him like he's a good old broke horse, and we're going to relax and go for a nice walk home. And sure, he's going to figure out where the barn is and whatnot, but what horse don't? And that's where we'll step off, drop our cinches, and be done for the day. Well, here we are back at home. Little cinch here, he's done for the day. So, we're going to loosen our cinches. I try to pick a different part in the yard every day to get off. I don't get off in front of the barn door. Well, I hope you found my video interesting. By no means was it anything professional. Little cincher didn't have the best day, but he did alright. Kind of cloudy out here at Halkirk, Alberta. Winter's on its way. If you're interested in getting a colt broke, I'd like to concentrate on them, you know, 4 at the oldest, 3 and under kind of thing is the ones I like to break. I'm really not interested in breaking your 7, 8-year-old horse. If you let him go that long, it's, in my opinion, that's too long. Give me a call. Number's 403-396-1285. Again, I do rope horses as well. You know, ranch horses, that sort of thing. Come on out, visit us, bring the kids, we'll go for a ride, whatever we need to do. Our rates are pretty reasonable. Like I said, I just want to stay home with the family, make a living here at home. You know, I love to rope and ride horses, and just your average job just don't allow me to do that. I don't have the time, and I ain't getting rich at them jobs anyhow, so I just prefer to stay home here and ride these horses and rope and spend time with my family. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and you all have a good day.